As much as we love food on this show, wine is always on the mind. That's because the Northwest is in the middle of its wine harvest season, and we may be biased, but no state does that better than Washington. So we decided to take a road trip to wine country in Lake Chelan. Our sponsor, Western Washington Toyota Dealers, gave us the perfect ride, and Refine's Brandon Bernstead said, "Let's go places."
We're on our way up to one of my favorite places in the entire Pacific Northwest, Lake Chelan. We're headed to Karma Vineyards to see how they make their wine and their champagne. Chelan is about 170 miles east of Seattle, and that trip requires a car with maximum fuel efficiency. That's why Toyota hooked me up with the fully loaded 2019 Avalon Hybrid Limited. The Avalon has a sleek silhouette and a lot of space, so I was super comfortable for the drive. The Avalon gets 44 miles per gallon combined, so I barely made a dent in my gas tank. And the setting at Karma, well, it was spectacular. Karma boasts its own restaurant and an underground wine cave. It's also among the most sought-after wedding venues in the state.
And the atmosphere is awesome.
The staff is amazing, the food, the wine, champagne.
But Karma began humbly. Owners Julie and Brett Pittsinger bought this land some 15 years ago, back before the winery boom in Chelan.
We just said, holy moly, this is it. And oh my Lord, there's grapes on it. What do we do? And so we sold everything, put a double wide on top, and that's how we started.
Julie returned to school, earning a viticulture degree from Washington State. She also drew on her love of traditional French-style champagne, making Karma the first method champenois house in Chelan.
I hired a gentleman from Moët in France, and he came and shared with us the true method champenois, which is what our cornerstone product is.
In addition, they're making a variety of celebrated still wines. Everything that ends up in a bottle starts as grapes in the expansive acres of vineyards ringing the property. We got a full house.
So we're headed up into the upper blocks of our vineyard. This block up here is called Pinot Meunier, and I believe we're the only growers in the area of this. This is one of the big components of French champagne.
Because they make sparkling wine, Karma is usually the first winery in the state to begin its harvest.
You see that?
Yeah, it's a seed there.
Still a little green. Still a little green, which means these are not ready to go.
No kidding.
So your seeds get nice and brown as well within the grapes.
So that's what you're looking for, a brown seed, and you know it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Once the grapes are deemed ready, they're taken to Karma's processing facility down the road in Entiat.
Well, it's crunch time, so we're bringing in grapes, we're processing it, and we're not done till it's done.
A labor of love, born out of commitment to quality and pride in the products.
Very few people in the state do sparkling wine, and I think Craig, the head winemaker here, does such a beautiful job.
More than a few glasses of bubbly have been enjoyed at the amphitheater. This is where they hold all the wedding ceremonies at Karma. Fitting, since it's also the place Julie and Brett parked their double-wide trailer all those years ago. Does this ever get old for you, this view?
What do you think? No, absolutely not. It is breathtaking. I just, every single day, go, wow, I am so fortunate.
With that, the sun sets on another Toyota adventure and a perfect little slice of Pacific Northwest paradise.
To learn more about the 2019 Avalon Hybrid Limited, head to buyatoyota.com.